Did you know that 1 in 3 American adults is living with high blood pressure and most don't even realize they're carrying a silent time bomb? High blood pressure isn't just about numbers on a monitor. It quietly damages your blood vessels, weakens your brain and heart, and can trigger a stroke at any moment, according to the CDC. Nearly 800,000 Americans suffer a stroke every year, and high blood pressure is the #1 risk factor. That means if you or someone you love doesn't keep blood pressure under control, the odds of becoming part of that statistic are frighteningly high. Imagine this: you're sitting and talking with your family, and within minutes your mouth droops, your arm goes numb, and you can't speak. That's the brutal reality of what uncontrolled blood pressure can do. In today's video, we'll uncover the science behind how high blood pressure leads to strokes, the hidden mechanisms inside your body, the early warning signs you must never ignore, and most importantly, what you can do right now to protect yourself and your loved ones. So let's dive straight into the truth you need to know today. When we talk about high blood pressure, many people think it's just a number on a screen. But the truth is, high blood pressure is one of the deadliest silent killers in America. According to the American Heart Association, blood pressure is considered high when it measures above 130/80 mmHg. That may sound small, but behind those numbers lies a powerful force silently damaging your body every single day. The frightening part: high blood pressure often shows no obvious symptoms. You could be working, exercising, or talking with your family as usual, without realizing that your blood vessels are slowly weakening, being damaged, and could rupture at any moment. In the United States, more than 120 million adults are living with high blood pressure. Millions don't even know they have it until the day they suffer a stroke or a heart attack. Remember this: high blood pressure doesn't hurt, it doesn't make you feel sick right away. But it acts like a smoldering fire, burning away at your arteries day by day, preparing for a sudden disaster. In the next section, we'll go deeper into the science, how exactly high blood pressure damages your brain and leads to stroke. And once you understand this mechanism, you'll realize why taking action now is absolutely critical. Think of the blood vessels in your brain like the pipes in your house. When the pressure inside those pipes gets too high, over time the walls start to crack, weaken, and eventually burst. That's exactly what happens with high blood pressure. The constant force of blood against your artery walls makes them thinner, weaker, and more fragile. Over time, tiny injuries to the arteries allow plaque buildup to form. These plaques are like debris inside a pipe, slowly narrowing the passage until blood can no longer flow. When that happens, the brain is starved of oxygen, leading to an ischemic stroke. In other cases, the relentless pressure causes a blood vessel to balloon and rupture, triggering a hemorrhagic stroke, a far deadlier type with a much higher fatality rate, according to the CDC. More than 80% of strokes linked to high blood pressure could be prevented if only people understood the mechanism and controlled their blood pressure early. Remember this: high blood pressure doesn't strike overnight. It's like a hidden undercurrent, silently weakening your arteries day after day until the moment it explodes into a devastating stroke. In the next section, we'll explore the factors that make this risk even worse and why even younger adults are not safe when high blood pressure goes unchecked. High blood pressure is already dangerous, but certain lifestyle factors make it even deadlier. First, being overweight or obese. Extra weight forces your heart to pump harder, which drives blood pressure even higher. Second, smoking and heavy drinking. Nicotine tightens your arteries, while alcohol damages blood vessels and causes dangerous fluctuations in blood pressure. Together, they're a deadly duo for stroke risk. Third, a high salt diet. The average American consumes nearly twice the recommended daily sodium. Salt causes your body to retain water, putting extra strain on your heart and arteries. Fourth, stress and lack of exercise. Chronic stress floods your body with hormones that spike blood pressure, while inactivity makes your blood vessels lose flexibility over time. Let me share a story. A patient of mine, only 36 years old, thought he was perfectly healthy. He worked in an office, often ate fast food, and drank heavily on weekends. One day, he collapsed with numbness on one side of his body. Diagnosis: a stroke caused by uncontrolled high blood pressure. Shockingly, he had never checked his blood pressure before. Simulated Q&A. Question: I'm young, should I really worry about high blood pressure? Answer: absolutely. More young adults in America are suffering strokes today because of unhealthy habits, stress, and lack of awareness. High blood pressure does not discriminate. In the next section, I'll reveal the warning signs you must never ignore and when to call for emergency help immediately. This part could save your life or the life of someone you love. When it comes to stroke, time is life. Every minute that passes, millions of brain cells die. So how can you spot the early signs and act fast? There's a simple tool that can save lives, the F.A.S.T test, F.A.S.T. Ask the person to smile. If one side of the face droops, that's a warning sign. Arms, ask them to raise both arms. If one arm drifts down or can't be lifted, be alarmed. Speech. Have them repeat a short phrase. If their speech is slurred or strange, take it seriously. Tea time, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. Never try to drive the patient yourself. Calling emergency services ensures they get life-saving treatment as quickly as possible. Let me share a real story. A 58-year-old woman in Texas suddenly felt numbness on one side of her face and began slurring her words during dinner. Her son remembered the F.A.S.T test and dialed 911 right away. Within 40 minutes, she was at the hospital receiving emergency care. The doctor said if she had arrived even 1 hour later, she could have been permanently paralyzed. Remember, a stroke doesn't give warnings, and the only way to beat it is to recognize the signs and act immediately. In the next section, I'll show you the most effective ways to prevent and control high blood pressure and dramatically reduce your risk of stroke. You already know that high blood pressure is the leading cause of stroke. So the question is, how can we take control and protect our brains? There are 3 key strategies. 1. Eat smart. Cut back on salt. The average American consumes about 3,400 milligrams of sodium per day, while experts recommend just 1,500 to 2,300 milligrams. Load up on vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and omega-3 rich fish. Limit fried foods, fast food, and sugary sodas. 2. Stay active and manage your lifestyle. Exercise at least 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Brisk walking, swimming, or cycling. Get enough sleep, manage stress, and avoid chronic tension. Quit smoking and reduce alcohol intake. 3. Follow medical advice and monitor regularly. If your doctor prescribes medication, take it exactly as directed. Never stop on your own just because your numbers look better. Check your blood pressure at home. Keep a log and share it with your doctor. Let me give you a real example. One of my patients, a 62-year-old man, was hospitalized with dangerously high blood pressure. After changing his diet, exercising regularly, and sticking to his prescribed medication, his blood pressure stabilized within 6 months and his stroke risk dropped dramatically. The truth is, controlling blood pressure doesn't require miracles. It starts with small, consistent changes every single day, and in the final section, I'll tie it all together with one powerful message and give you the call to action you need to take right now. We've just taken an important journey together, understanding what high blood pressure really is, how it damages the brain, the hidden risk factors, the warning signs, and the proven steps you can take to prevent a stroke. It all comes down to this undeniable truth. High blood pressure is not a death sentence, but it becomes a tragedy if you ignore it. Remember this message. Control your blood pressure today. Save your brain tomorrow. Every small action matters. Eating healthier, exercising regularly, checking your blood pressure, and following your doctor's advice. These are the steps that keep you safe from stroke. If this video gave you value, I encourage you to hit the like button. Click subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more life-saving health videos. And most importantly, share this video with your family and friends because one day, this information might save their life. Before you go, I have a question for you. When was the last time you or your loved ones checked your blood pressure? Drop your answer in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to take action today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video on health and stroke prevention.